GMLets. Today I want to introduce you to the Pendle protocol. Pendle is mainly about an on-chain interest rate market, and in this video I will further explain the core mechanics and go at it in practice. We will buy principal token and we will buy yield token and further take a look on this broader ecosystem so you can finally understand what this platform is about. So let's start with the foundation and on top clarify what these different tokens are about. At its core, Pendle allows you to separate the ownership of its yield-bearing asset from the ownership of its future yield. It means if you hold a yield-bearing token, for example SUSDE from Ethena, you can now split with Pendle this token into two components, the principal token and the yield token, which creates a market where you can sell your future yield and users can buy your yield. If you buy PT, you are effectively buying this token at a discount price. If you hold it until maturity, then it redeems 1-to-1, and the difference between your purchase price and the redemption value is your fixed return. IT represents the yield until maturity. You don't own the principal token, but you own the exposure to its yield from now until expiry. If the actual yield is higher than the market priced in, you win. If the yield falls short, you lose. Relatively logic, I would say. At maturity, the yield token falls to 0 because there is no yield left to be claimed. Let's get more practical now. To enter the protocol, click on pendle.finance. Now you can see the main page. As we want to start with the V2 app, click on it. The borrows part will be discovered in the following video. By the way, it is worth noticing that Pendle provides structured documentations and even deeper learning materials for different experience levels. If you're new to Pendle, you can go through the learning modules directly on the platform. I will link them down below as well. After launching the app, connect your wallet at the top right corner. Now we go to markets. Here you will see different yield-bearing token, which they are measured by TVL, volume, a sensitive parameter for the yield token in price, and the fixed APY if you provide your principal token. This time we choose SUSDE with roughly 38 days until maturity. First we will buy the principal token by heading over to the PT site, enter the amount, confirm in your wallet, and then execute the transaction. Now you hold your principal token, and like explained, if you hold it until maturity, it will be redeemed into the underlying asset. Now we switch to the yield token. As well, enter the amount, confirm the transaction, verify, and now successfully hold only the future yield exposure of SUSDE. Pretty cool, to be honest. Beyond simply holding PT and ET, you can deploy them further, for example into LP positions or into the lending layer of Pendle itself, Borrow, which I already mentioned earlier. But these parts both deserve their own focused breakdowns. I hope you enjoyed this little introduction about Pendle, which will be definitely taken further in the next video, where we'll be looking at the lending side of things and on top dive deeper into the Pendle token, look at governance and look at revenue, how is it distributed to this on-chain unit, so it will be definitely interesting. If you did enjoy this format, follow this channel and drop your thoughts, your questions into the comments. And if you like these kinds of regular talks about DeFi, join our FlexForce Discord. See you soon, lads.